Hello! Last time on The Stars Within, what did we do? We wrapped up the Winter Court assault where we went to steal one ritual. We found that ritual. It was a table, essentially. We took it. We found a creature of the Summer Court, who appeared to have been tortured a bit, very likely used in the ritual. We saved her. She hadn't said much yet. She's been recovering in the med bay. After that, we went and looked around, found a note in Arendor's chambers, basically saying that he's been doing a good job selling the drugs, and to keep doing that. And also to be on the lookout for a Summer Court princess who is likely in his sector. What that means, we don't know. After that, we found the very much Breaking Bad kitchen where they were making the drugs that they were sapping away from the Summer Court lady. And most folks had left at that point. I believe Tex and the Shade of Arendor carried the ritual back to the ship. Jamira went with them because where Arendor was going, so was Jamira. That left Malachi, Buxus, Scalvix, and Trinity. There was much leftover product from the drugs, and a few folks wanted to test it out. Go for a test drive. Trinity bugged out, and the other three, they stayed there for a little while and consumed. After that, they got back to the ship, and that's pretty much where we left off. I think we were kind of found ourselves all at the bridge area, kind of doing a debriefing on what's been going down. Who wants to,
there was a
take it
little
away
bit
from
of
there?
a
How you feeling?
kerfuffle.
Yeah, Tex stormed off because he was
Tex left,
disappointed. Yeah, I at least remember that, where I was just kind of over the conversation because they were trying to. What's the best way to say this? They were trying to make light of the situation that they were literally doing drugs, which came from the essence of the fake people that's a part of Maggie's court, especially when they're the ones that had the most high, majority high moral ground when it came to certain things that we were doing, when we were basically trying to save the professor and keep him with us, and so on and so forth. So it's just one of those. That's where Tex was at. Like, he was getting irritated and upset with his teammates in that kind of scenario.
So yeah, we'll pick up with Tex just storming out at the bridge, out of his room. And yeah, it's just kind of silence, I guess, as that sort of settles.
Silence indeed.
Yeah, so I mean, as far as Jameer's concerned, because everyone was brought to the bridge by Nova to talk about the ritual, right? Like, that's originally what had happened.
If I remember right, she brought everybody and then kind of asked just what happened in general with the mission. I think that was discussed in full what Nova was curious about, I guess. Yeah. So she could kind of basically, Nova and Jin are both sitting on the sidelines and waiting to see if anyone mentions anything. Kind of from their perspective, all the controversial shit, they're kind of waiting to see how the boots on the ground react, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Jameer is concerned, she's just wanted to talk about the ritual, but was because Tech stormed off, but was Trinity saying anything about what had happened at that point? I don't.
I think it was something was said, but I think she dropped it. Maggie, obviously you can speak for yourself. I don't want to speak for you, but that's what I remember.
I don't even remember what I did. I don't remember if I stayed or if I left with Tex.
Well, you
I
could
was definitely
say
backing
whether or not
Tex,
you wanted to. Maybe you stormed off with him and you guys are going to have a yap fest in the kitchen.
So that's probably actually what it would be. Me and
Can you
Tex were gonna
believe them?
go. Yes.
Yeah.
Snitches.
Call us snitches.
Snitch.
Jeez. Who are we snitching to? Are we gonna report you to somebody?
There's a difference
Tex.
between snitching and having a bitch fest.
You know what? I'm curious
Different
because, like, majority of the time, Buck, you're streaming most of your stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you forget to turn off your stream when you snorted the fucking Fey essence of the people that were sacrificed, or is that like a chat just going fucking ham on you right now in that scenario?
Content, baby.
Maybe they're into it, bro.
I'm curious.
Yeah, they might
That's what I'm saying,
I mean,
like,
if we look at streams today, they'd probably be encouraging it.
hold on, let's actually, can we, if you're fine with it, can we play with that? Can we do like a D100 roll, and then depending
Let's
on
do
like,
a B100. See how the chat feels.
yeah, let's see how it is. So like,
Put an F in the chat.
how should we do it if we do it this way? Like, what percentage do you think the people that follow you is for you doing this? Because again,
I'd say
you
like
are
a good
moral.
85.
You are a moral person.
I'd say a good 85% of the chat would be like, "Yo, that's pretty lit."
Okay. So then, so 85 and below, or like 25, not 25, 50.
I'd say 85 and above would be like, people would be like, "Hell no, like that's not cool."
Okay.
Downvote, 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 downvote.
Let's see it. Let's see what happens.
You got a
Roll
crazy
that shit,
fan
Levi.
base.
Oh, I gotta roll it. Ooh.
Yeah, you got your. Hey, man, it's
It's
your
your fate.
fate. It's your fate, brother. Ooh, 55. I can't drive.
Chat says it's lit, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
honestly, that doesn't surprise me. Just the state of like streaming nowadays, and then just exponentially age it. Yeah, like I could totally see just a shit ton of fucking trolls yapping it up, like, yeah, fucking snort that shit. You know, like, yeah, I could
Gotta
see
do
it.
it for the chat, bro.
You gotta do it for the Vine, man. Yeah,
But I think afterwards it's kind of one of those things where he realizes, like, okay, well, I was kind of snorting somebody's essence. That's not cool.
yeah, well, you
In the
know,
moment, you snort the essence, but afterwards, it's kind of like, why'd I do that?
it was just right there, you know.
Peer
Like,
pressure.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure from who?
Scalix. Because he's not here right now.
Scalix doesn't have to answer for his crimes.
And Malachi.
It's
was
me.
on it, so
Yeah, it was me.
What the fuck just happened?
That's
he
crazy.
made a bad choice. Sometimes people make bad decisions when you're hanging out with a bad group of people.
Bad influences.
If it was such a bad choice, why did it feel so right?
Oh
No,
my
right?
goodness.
Sometimes the worst decisions, 5 minutes of pleasure for a lifetime of misery,
Facts.
So I mean, like, if those two, if Trinity and Tex kind of storm off, Jameer is going to be like, well, we still have the table to discuss. So with everyone remaining, should we continue that discussion?
Offline, Jameer, I'd like to talk to you about the state of Arendor. I don't see what happened with Arendor as dissimilar as to what happened with Malachi.
What?
What?
Coming from the cokehead, you want to talk about?
So, I mean,
How am I Arendor again?
so Malachi was put under mind control and forced to do some things that he wasn't comfortable with, and then not dissimilar to what happened with Arendor under your shade control, is I feel he wouldn't be aiding us in the situation he was aiding us in. I don't see that as dissimilar.
This is quite tiresome, I'll be quite honest with you. I had thought that this group was a little bit more enlightened, at the very least. So we shall have this discussion if you wish to have it. Your issue is you think that Arendor did not have a choice in the matter?
Yes, exactly.
That is incorrect. You had all the choice in the matter. That is what you saw, effectively. It may be not so, what is the word of it? I suppose you saw the struggle. That's dissimilar, I guess, to one conquering a queen conquering a nation. You may not like the way it looks, but that is the way of it. The choice in the end is to yield or be destroyed. He chose to yield.
So his only options were for his soul to be completely dismembered and work under your control?
That is correct.
Nova kind of
So
like
then-
walks, enters the conversation. She's like, Buxus, how I understand it, how I've come to terms with Jameera's powers, if you recall, when the professor was killed, his soul was essentially kidnapped. He was killed and his soul was kept against his will. However, how I understand Jameera's powers, I believe that the soul, for instance, Arendor's soul, would have passed, and that essentially there's some sort of, you can think of it almost as like a cloning technique to where some sort of AI functions for the new body or horde. As I understand it, it is not Arendor's actual soul being kept and not passing, but instead sort of a copy of it that then can function as he used to a slight more limited effect.
I'll be quite frank. That is not quite correct. But it's close to it. And even if it was not, even if it was his full soul, I would still have done the same. In the end, you want me to be, what? Sentimental about taking over his body? You've seen my horde this whole time and spoken not of it. You want to be a whole vote over every skull I raise? Where I come from, we did not ask the dead for permission. More so than you asked stone for permission to build. If you wish to call it monstrous, I will call you sentimental. And besides, you stood in the damn near knee deep in the blood of our enemies not an hour ago, and you had no issue with that. Arendor would not have died had we followed my course and simply tried to speak with him. Wouldn't we?
Maybe.
I mean,
Certainly, at the very least.
Small percentage, in my opinion.
But greater than zero.
I'm at a loss for words. I mean, if
My question,
telling me-
I'm simply saying this: you've no quarrel with death. You stormed into a den, killed everyone there, and had no issue doing so. You only have issue with my refusal to be sentimental about it and use what remains to my will. So where does your morality lie?
I think my morality lies in the opportunity to choose.
Did you offer choice to the woman whose essence you snorted not a minute ago?
That was already an action that had been completed when I snorted.
It was not.
The essence was already taken. I didn't force the choice on her to have her essence taken.
You could have at least asked her if she was willing to let you partake of part of her essence.
Who's to say that was even her essence that I partook upon?
It was quite obvious, at least from my perspective, that it was hers.
At the end of the day, I had to voice my opinion. You have your right to free choice, just like I have my right to free choice. I just don't appreciate that Arendor's right to free choice was taken. Nor do I appreciate that the Satyr's right to free choice was taken, but I'm not the
Technically,
one
he did
who
have a choice.
I'm not the one who took her choice.
Fluxus, I think, at least where my thoughts are with this, I would argue that Arendor's choice was taken when he chose violence. Now, you could argue that we brought violence to him. Sure, he could have surrendered, and potentially not lost his life. That's a different argument. But if we get to the point where he is now dead, I mean, I see it a bit as if livestock, right? It's raised and killed for people to eat. Now, Arendor's life was already gone. Using his body and a clone of his soul to...
I mean, if you're talking Control C, Control V, completely different situation. But
yeah, but Zemira.
That's how I believe it works. Jamira obviously says that if it works this way, or if it works the way of completely taking the soul, that she's fine with that. I'm a little bit less fine with that, obviously. That's a whole different thing than what I believe happened.
Stop Jamira from doing what Jamira is going to do. I'm just letting you know that. I'm
try.
I'm uncomfortable with it.
Definitely try Buxus and stop Jamira.
No, I could stop Jamira, goddamn. But then I'd be taking her choice, right?
That's right. That is true.
We will have to agree to disagree on this perspective. I simply don't understand it.
I
to be quite honest with you.
At least hearing me out, though. I just want to say that.
Of course, it is a conversation I've had at least several times with several parties, but at the very least, you're not trying to kill me afterwards, so I'll take that into good stride.
I hope that it never comes to that.
If anything, I will simply say this. If it comes to the crew wishing me gone, I will leave. I have no issue going my own way. But so long as the crew wishes me around to help with this particular mission for Nova, I'm willing to offer my assistance. You will simply have to bear with the discomfort, I suppose, of how I attain my whole.
I will.
I'd let it be known in front of everyone here that I am obviously approving Jamira's powers and what she does. I do draw a line, however, if she is to ever pursue this against innocence, then that goes beyond what I agree with. And obviously, Buxus, if you see her doing this, I would love for you to tell me. But yes, if if those that fall in combat to especially those that fall in combat trying to kill you, I have no qualms with them using their own powers to further our means.
Well,
I guess if it's for the greater good.
Never gonna
Yes,
shed
definitely.
tears for someone evil.
Yes, I simply ask that you judge me by my actions in terms of at least who I raise. I've not just laid a hand against any innocents or those who have been oppressed in our travels. Only those that have raised their hand against us.
Oh,
And
they
this
are?
one in particular, Arendor, is also quite helpful as one who was targeting one of our own. Perhaps there is information to be gained from him yet, even though his spirit may not hold as much information as it used to. Again, it's degraded somewhat in the process.
And I guess I owe Tex an apology too. Eventually. Let him cool off a little bit.
As you will.
Tex is not cooling off. He's right there in front of the oven stewing.
With Trinity in the background being like, hurry up with the cookies! I need to eat my feelings!
I'm almost there.
I guess back at the bridge still, Nova would look at you, Jameer, and is like, did you want to discuss more about the ritual?
Yes, of course. From what we discovered is that, and I think actually we went over most of it last time, was that you could take the essence of one thing, put it in another. It has to be something with a soul, or something, or a sentient creature, basically.
Yeah. Yep.
It can't just be like a random animal.
Correct.
It has to be a sentient creature. So if we wish to test this, I suppose we will need a sentient creature. If we want to do what Jin is proposing, what she seems to want to have done, which is taking the essence of the Sanguinare and implanting them into those of us heroes, as it were. That would be the next steps.
She kind of just like nods, like, yep. Mm-hmm. Glad to see there's no dissent here.
How long would it take for us to get to where we need to go for the Sanguinari?
Well, you still have to decrypt the key. So you have to finish the Dominion mission to then bring back to the Sons of Korhal for them to decrypt the key. And then from there, you would have a lot more information as to how long it would take and all that.
Roger.
Because right now you don't know, basically. The key itself is essentially like being able to put GPS into like the Mass Effect relay type of thing, and it would like shoot you to those coordinates type of thing. So at this point you have no idea. But yeah, I guess if we're pretty much done discussing all of the action items of RP there, yeah, we can move on. Do you guys?
Does the little satyr ever wake up?
Yeah, she will wake up. She has not woke up yet. It's only been probably half an hour since you guys put her in the med bay. But yeah, she's just chilling, sleeping that shit. After you guys are done with the discussion, how quickly do you want to leave the rock and head towards the Dominion station?
Guess as quick as possible. Like, we would still want to get our rest in after the conversation, prep what we can, and then I would say head out.
Also, if our satyr guest wakes up, I feel like we should talk to her and maybe not just kidnap her off of the rock.
Oh, that's a good point.
She might not care. She might not.
I mean, she was kidnapped likely to the rock, so it's like I don't think it's her home. I mean, actually, what she did say to you guys was that she wants to be taken home. So you know that this was not her home, so she doesn't want to fucking stay on the rock for sure.
More
so I guess learning what home is for her,
making her okay with like, hey, we've got this thing we've got to do, and you're gonna ride with us, but there's no obligation for you to participate.
I think that she said, and you guys didn't know exactly what it meant, but she said she wants to go home. Any planet will do. And like before you could really reason out what the fuck that meant, she had passed out at that point.
Right.
So yeah. So you head back, you get your rests in. by the time you guys wake up and get ready to head out the rock, you receive some word from the Sons of Korhal. They sent over what is like details on a work order. This work order is actually it's a request from the Dominion station. They have some repair work that they need getting done, so the Sons of Korhal are like, y'all should use this as a ways of access to the station. Booger has volunteered his services to be the
Good
actual mechanic.
Good man.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, perfect, I can do that. So yeah, I think you guys get that word. You're able to look over the deets on that, and then you blast out of the rock. I think after you have left the rock for probably about an hour or so, this trip to the station is probably going to take you like 3 or 4 hours, something like that. So it's pretty early on that trek. The satyr actually wakes up. Right now, Nova is sort of attending to her, but she has pinged everybody, like, if you want to come visit her, that she is awake now. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
He wants
go
to talk.
visit her.
Bringing her cookies.
Now I'm gonna escort Tex because he can be scary if you don't know that he's just a big old sweet roll.
Correct. So
So yeah, I would just go and give her cookies and see if she like has
who's
any
all in there?
I would be there.
So like after coming in
Oh, that makes sense.
and being like, brought some cookies for you, and do that, and then put it on the table, and then like have a plate, and then go up next to Buxus and just be like, here. Hand
But you offer me a cookie?
Yeah, I hand it to you. Give you a cookie.
I want to place a hand on Tex's shoulder, but hey, man, I made a bad choice. Peer pressure got to me, and I want to make amends.
Okay. Enjoy the cookie. He's like, we like it.
Trinity just glares over her shoulder real quick and then returns her attention to the satyr and is trying to like hand her some cookies and check, is there anything else we can get you? Are you feeling okay? I know it was a really rough time there for a minute.
She's kind of like looking at everybody. She doesn't look as afraid as she did when you guys found her. She still obviously doesn't like she still doesn't exactly know what sort of situation she's in. She again ends up locking eyes with you, Trinity. And she's like, it feels as if I know you.
I felt the same way when I saw you first.
You don't entirely appear Summer Court, but you seem to have the aura. Am I misjudging?
I'm a little new at this.
Are you the... She kind of looks at the other ones like it. She's like, are you the princess?
And I just kind of nod.
Oh. Well, princess, this is, did the Summer Court send you to save me?
That was a happy accident.
Of course it was. I've been gone months, tortured, likely to die. They don't send anyone to come save us. So stupid.
Well, I can't speak to anything really, but I am glad that we found you and were able to help at least a little.
She's like still looking over the group, and her eyes settle on Buxus and Malachi, Like, you guys, you have a bit of the aura as well, but you don't appear to be Summer Court at all.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Trinity again glares real quick, like,
I think I figured out why. I want to hand her like one of the little baggies of her essence. Like what Arendor was doing was harnessing your essence and powdering it. I didn't know that that's what it was when I consumed it, but I think that's what's going on.
You travel with them. Well,
there are questions to be answered, but now you are our priority.
You just drop me off at some planet. Just drop me off anywhere.
We can do that. We have a mission that we've previously been obligated to first. You have no reason or obligation to get involved in any way, and once we have completed it, we're happy to drop you wherever.
What planet did you come from?
I don't know where they picked me up.
Oh, you don't know where you hail from? Is the Summer Court in a different dimension? I'm kind of new to this. I'm sorry. I just saw someone who needed help and just helped.
Yeah, forgive my rudeness. It's just a bit strange to be presented with the princess and also those that would consume you. It's a weird feeling.
No. Did not partake in the consumption.
I can sense that you did not. The Fey lands, they touch every planet that can, essentially every planet that is capable of life. So any planet, most likely, unless it's a derelict planet, any planet that you drop me off on would allow me to then reach the Fey lands. So that is what I mean by I don't know exactly where they grabbed me from. And it is not exactly necessary for us to go to any specific place, just anyone capable of life will do.
Understandable. Well, I do want you to know that the man and those who did take you, he has been handled, and he has been judged accordingly. So you don't have to worry about him ever coming to get you ever again. So
Good.
And all the powdered essence that he did collect, he collected, so you can have it back. And
I
protect
don't
it.
think that that's how that works. You should
I'm not
just
sure how it works either. It's beyond my logic, but it's off the streets.
well, thank goodness.
oh, she's
Someone
sassy
else will
with
be able
him.
to consume you.
Just takes another cookie.
I hope you like
Trinity does the same thing.
cookies are made with a certain type of nutritional value. Like, obviously, I wanted it to be good on your stomach and everything, but I hope you like the sweetness.
Thank you.
He's glowing because we talk about food right now.
She looks at you again, Trinity. She's like, so if you're doing all these jobs or whatever, I guess are you not dealing with the Summer Court right now?
To be frank, the mantle of princess has been placed upon my head with little more than a single discussion of do your best to stay alive. That is the extent of the guidance I have received. And up until now, again, glaring over her shoulder, my partners and business associates have seemed worthy allies and have done a good job of helping keep me alive.
Plus, the fact that she just found out she was the princess was pretty inspiring to us. And new. As I just thought she was a cool K-pop princess, man. That's what we would call her and everything. We didn't even really know that she was a real princess.
Well, I guess if they haven't come to collect you to further whatever task they have for you, then great.
Is there something
Obviously,
she's
you
supposed
see
to be
what they
doing?
would do to those that they didn't come save me, so I don't think you need to go save them.
I must say, knowing that you've been trapped for months does not leave me with the warm fuzzies for the summer court either. I have questions.
Yeah, they're gonna get a talking to when I get back.
Well, if you
sure
need
wanna
anybody
go
to back you up.
Of course I want to go back.
Okay.
Just because I've been brutally tortured by the opposition and all that doesn't mean where else would I go? I am of the Fae. I have a job.
It's
I have to
working
do.
so far for me to be here. Just saying.
I don't let nobody touch the princess.
It's fine. It's where I belong. I have a task I must do, and I enjoy it.
Well, that's good.
Well,
Yes,
we will do our best to get you to a planet that sustains life so you can get back to your job. But I wanted you to know that you're free to do as you would like on the ship. Until then, Tex always has plenty of cookies, and we just wanted to check on you.
Now, I make more than just cookies. I'm going to tell you right now, just because my nickname's Sweet Roll, don't mean I don't know how to make a good pasta either. And I don't know your proclivities to protein, but I can definitely make some good vegan options, if that's also your kind of thing.
Now, since you consume some
Disgusting.
of his food, that means you're in his service now, right? Is that how the fate contracts work?
I thought, hold on. I just remember something. Didn't Buxus not believe in the Fae? Didn't you think that was like shit was like UFOs?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he only knows what he's read in like fucking little fairy tales and shit. You know? Like, is that
She
how
just
it works?
shakes her head. She just looks at you with like disgust, just like
Oh.
This is all new to him.
just everything that she's seen. Not a fan.
Damn, not everything.
Just not impressed, huh?
Not impressed.
Yikes.
I mean, I would think
Like-
anyone that snorted my life essence, I probably wouldn't like very much either.
No, yeah, I
so-
agree with you wholeheartedly.
That's
So
fair.
it's like, are you allowed to give us your name, or is that like a?
Yeah. My name's Eva.
Does that mean like I can control you now because I know your name? 'Cause I don't want to
Buxus!
control you.
Are you being dirty?
No, I'm
Buxus!
trying
You
to
guys
learn.
need to get him,
That's why she just raised.
princess.
Use your princess
Handle
voice,
your
Buxus.
lessers.
He kind of drops his head and walks out the room. Sadness. Catching me in 4K.
What's the
what,
chat
what do we
saying?
got going on over here? Oh, hello.
Hello.
She ain't trying to catch me in 4K. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
I got so many fake questions.
Well, you're not getting them answered now.
Not right now, Buxus. We need some situational awareness right now.
Yeah.
You know, like when you meet somebody from a foreign country, you're just like over the top of like all these questions. Like, so do you guys really sleep in grass huts? Like,
Yeah.
no, man, chill.
Bro.
Yeah. Well, I think unless anybody
talk
had
louder
any
so they
more
can understand
questions
you
for
better.
Eva, we're
No.
good. Yeah.
That's
We're
my
good?
grandmother's name.
Eva.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that I ruined your romantic interest.
Damn.
Well, she doesn't go by that. She goes by Leona. Her name's
Great.
Eva Leona.
Eva Leona. That is quite the
Yeah.
name.
La Llorona.
She just turned 89 last
That
week.
baby.
Oh, damn.
Happy birthday.
Good for her. Does she eat bacon and drink Dr. Pepper and smoke a pack a day and all that, like all the old people do?
She does not smoke a pack a day, but she does drink Dr. Pepper occasionally.
Yeah. It seems like every 100-year-old or whatever, like, I eat 6 slices of bacon each morning. It's like, God damn. Like, how?
At that-
How are you alive?
at that
I mean,
point, like,
Bobby's
who gives a
90.
fuck? Like, I mean, whatever I want.
Yeah.
I'm 90
Bobby's
years old.
92, and he
100%.
drinks
Like, I don't
Dr.
care.
Pepper every day.
Yeah.
Sounds like a light start, actually.
Yeah. That's light start. Yeah. That's just one portion of the meal. So yeah, anyway, we let Eva get back to resting, and we continue on with our journey. Yeah, looking over, I think it makes sense that you guys probably head to the bridge to discuss this next mission.
I
Basically,
want the lover boy to get conversations in.
well, no, he doesn't need to wife up his grandma, who's now a satyr, bro.
I'm just
You don't know that. Malachi's into some fucking creepy shit, bro.
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
from Texas, I guess.
He's from Bama. Yeah, they're about the same.
Y'all are not going to embarrass me anymore in front of my court, even though my court also apparently doesn't sound like real good guys. So, but
You
the
don't know.
statement stands.
We don't know.
Hey,
We don't know the
We don't know.
situation.
sidebar.
Listen,
Can we do a sidebar real
Fair
quick?
land of contrast.
It's true. Can
What's
never
the
trust
sidebar?
Bay.
Have y'all noticed that with the new iPhones, like the camera will follow you whenever you're in
Oh, that's-
selfie mode?
That's pretty cool.
Isn't that weird?
It's called
Cool.
center stage.
It's called center
Don't
stage,
ask me why I have to
loser.
know that.
Plot camera. Huh?
Yeah.
It's
What?
almost like they're trying to watch you. Hmm.
Did you ever think
Oh.
about that? Funny boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've thought about that for the last 20 years now.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
sidebar finish. The Dominion mission. The access to the station is going to be via a work order. You guys don't exactly fully understand what the fuck it actually means, but Booger's gotcha. Booger's gonna be able to handle it for you. But that is how you will be able to easily gain access to the station. Yeah, and I think Nova would be talking with you guys, and she'd ask Malachi, "Is this have you been to this station?"
Well, I believe so.
Well, that's probably valuable to us. Do you have any ideas where we could likely find the schematics that the Sons of Korhal are looking for?
Depending on the station, I might have an idea of where we could get something. Where it could be.
Okay. Because yeah, you guys are looking over like the full sort of mission, not just the work order, but like what specifically the Sons of Korhal are looking for. It looks like it's schematics for kind of like essentially an engine is what it looks like. Likely used for like smaller vehicles, like smaller land vehicles. What they want it for, they didn't say. But basically, like, they have kind of like crude drawings of what they think that it looks like. So like it probably looks like this. On the information we have, it would look like this, and you would have to like actually go find the thing that it actually is, and then they'd be able to successfully, hopefully, make it. So you know that essentially you know what you're looking for. I guess Malachi as the subject expert, is there anything you think we should be on the lookout for at this station, or?
So depending on each Dominion station and who's in that sector, there could be something as little as food supplies. There could be something as much as a massive weapons cache and armor. There could be vehicles. I mean, the Dominion usually beefs up security as they're doing raids and missions in whichever particular sector. So dependent on this one, I would say we're probably going to find something relatively small. I don't remember exactly coming to this one a ton, but I have been there. I think we'll know once we're there.
Have you seen any Blackguard supplies? I know that we were using some or trying to put some together for the professor.
This particular station, I think we would find Blackguard supplies.
I guess it just makes sense as far as I'm thinking, just because we've seen them here, so potentially
Yeah.
we'd have some stuff for them.
So long as we can find their power armor, we can build the Professor of Auden.
The problem with Blackguard supplies is they're usually held pretty tightly, but I think we could get around that.
From what I understand of this station, it's a fairly large station. I think there's something like 1,500 Dominion civilians living on it, which could be a benefit, could be a hindrance, but it might be easier for us to sort of blend into the crowd. There's not just 20 people, right? Like, there's a lot of folks moving about doing stuff. Using our disguise as mechanics could hopefully get us some access to some areas as well.
The mental image of Trinity and Jamira trying to pretend to be mechanics is giving me a chuckle.
Oh yeah, she will refuse to wear any mechanics. She'll be like, "I'm not wearing that. I'll simply disguise myself." She's got the magic to do so. She would just do.
Yeah, I don't think everyone has to be the mechanic. It could just be like, maybe Jamira's the supervisor or whatever, right? Like, it's sort of an all-encompassing team. It's just like essentially the Dominion's contracting. They're just contracting out work, so it's like they're not gonna, exactly tell you how to do the job. Yeah, like Booker can speak the lingo, right, to make it seem like you guys are actually there to do what you're saying you're going to do. But yeah. Do you guys have any more
disguises?
Yeah, Buxus does love a good disguise. You guys have any more concerns before we get ready for
I guess Dominion kind of gives me like a uniformity kind of thing, like everybody on the Dominion planet's the same race, or I would say, or species.
Yeah, well, they are human. They are all human for sure. So,
is that something we should also consider?
No. So, this is this repair job is a contracted out job, so aliens, whatever you want to call them, perfectly fine. They obviously, you don't have to disguise yourself as Dominion. You don't have to disguise yourself as humans. You're just contracted work at this point.
Oh, okay. It's like one of those things where I show up to a Klan rally, I look out of place type thing.
Yeah. No, they aren't like openly racist. Like they're they're hidden racist, you know, like Hidden Valley Ranch, but they obviously have you know, a plan to rule the galaxy, you know, but like at this point they're like it behooves them not to piss off every other ancestry right now, right?
Oh, okay.
So they're kind of keeping it under wraps. It's like the higher ups all talk about it in their meetings, but like the lobies, they're just human folk, you know.
Yeah.
And that's it.
They think they just believe in nationalism, you know.
They're very nationalistic. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think with that sort of briefing finished, you've probably got like another hour and a half or something before you actually land there. Is there anything anybody wants to do before we get to the station?
Is there a habitable planet that we can take Ava to
I mean,
along the way? Because I'd rather her be off the ship before we
dock.
hit a Dominion station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
you can make it work.
Booger wants to be a part of this. She doesn't.
Right. Yeah. No, I definitely think that you guys could do that. We'll just throw a couple more hours on the train.
Yeah, like
it's not a big deal.
He asked Nova if there's like a habitable, peaceful planet that she can. That's obviously works for her to open up a Fey-Gate or whatever they do. And then he like makes like a little bento box for her. So when they do land, he's like, "Here you go."
She's kind of still in her tattered apparel that she had been in, with all the evidences of the torture. And she takes her little.
Didn't clean her up or nothing.
I mean, not exactly. Like she didn't like. Even if you offered her stuff, she's like, "No, I'm good."
It's a Fey thing. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
I don't.
You also don't understand.
I'm just a nice sweet roll dragonkin. Like I don't.
I don't understand, but it's not for you in particular to worry about.
I want to know. I'm curious.
She accepts your bento box and just walks off the ship, and she kind of just turns and like gives y'all a wave, and then just mosey on out of there. Yeah, that's
nice.
The Fey are so strange.
You guys take back off, leave orbit, and get back on your merry way. So yeah, with no more stowaways on your ship, I think that you guys get to where you're seeing the Dominion station sort of come in front of you. Where's that ship? There it is. And it looks like that.
Look like that.
So as you can see, it's pretty large. It's basically got a circle with like spokes that meet on a central kind of pyre. Like the scope of it is basically, you see it as you're kind of pulling into the hangar, into the docking station. The docking station kind of goes along the edge of the circle, and it looks like it could fit about 10 or so ships that are like your size. So not like huge fucking ships, but like sort of smaller. I don't know exactly what class this is that you guys have, but like the Firefly style size of ship. big
Oh,
ass.
definitely J class.
Yeah. Exactly. You don't know if this is the only docking station. I guess Malachi may know, but it's not a huge deal. It's not really entirely relevant. But the docking station takes up a large portion of that area of circle. And like you pull in, you stop. You're able to, drop the the walkway down onto the docking area. Who wants to be the one? As you guys kind of gather down at the bottom of the ship, you see there's essentially like a docking officer like waiting with a clipboard for one of you guys to check in with him. Who wants to be the one to talk to this young lad?
Seems like a very
Hello.
Malachi thing to do.
I don't know if Malachi would want to. I'm the bard. I'll talk to him. I like talking.
All right.
Might be noticed.
So you step forward. I guess we should discuss like what is everyone wearing? Is each individual in a disguise? I know Jamira said you would not. Are you trying to look sort of corporate, or
Well, no,
what are you trying to look like?
She would use magic to disguise herself. So I guess whatever the crew would say, like this is what you would look like if you were in management.
Gotcha. Some sort of corporate management person.
What's up, man?
Sure. Jamira in a fucking pantsuit.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine.
Yes. I want to
Trinity,
see it.
what are you looking like? I'm assuming you're not wearing your normal getup.
No, I think I would be dressed in a slightly spiffier version of whatever Mr. Booger is wearing. So I look like I'm supposed to be with him, but I can play off being the face of our crew,
So you're like-
whereas
you're
he's
like the
actually the
soup.
brains.
You're the
Yeah.
soup and he's the actual technician. Yeah, Booger's still wearing the same overalls that he's been wearing the entire time. Same grease on it, his steel toes, same ones, everything. What about
How
Mr.
embarrassing.
Malachi? Malachi, are you wearing your I guess, have we ever discussed what Malachi wears normally? Does he normally wear like his old Dominion assassin garb, or like is that something that he did himself?
Who said when y'all found me that that's what I was wearing?
I mean, it looks very Dominion-y to me, but I guess we didn't discuss the lore of your outfit.
Maybe I just like dark black and gold colors.
Yeah. Well, are you wearing that, or what are you wearing?
I am wearing that, but underneath a pretty nice looking attire to blend in.
Okay. So you almost okay, that makes sense. What about Tex?
Just in case I have to maybe do some reconnaissance. I want to be able to be spry.
Sure,
He's ready to do some sneaking.
that makes sense.
Sneaking.
Tex, Buxus, what are you thinking?
What did
How
I
we
have
living?
for my for our like party? That's what I'm in again.
Here's some fancy shit.
Yeah, I just want to be fancy.
Okay.
I felt good when I was looking fancy. I want to be fancy again.
All right.
It might be a different style, but it'll still be fancy.
Okay.
Yeah, purple, black, and gold, baby. That's
What
what
about you,
he's
Buxus?
drifting.
I want to have coveralls and like a backwards like red trucker hat,
Nice. Retro.
and
Very nice.
of course I'm wearing like a fake mustache.
What? I'll wait.
Yeah. Perfect.
An ant
Perfect.
with a fake mustache.
Yep,
Is he an ant?
trying to blend in.
What is Buxus really?
Yeah, I put it in one of the bags.
I'd say Buxus is closer to like a dung beetle.
Oh, dung beetle
Dung
with
beetle.
a mustache.
Nah.
What?
That is not what I had envisioned for Buxus at all.
No,
Like
dung
dung
beetle?
Yeah, it's got like
No
mandibles.
way. What?
Yeah.
I didn't picture you that thick, I guess, you know?
No.
God damn, he's thick.
Like dung beetles are kind of thick, you feel me? Okay. All right. I love that image of a dung beetle in some fucking like coveralls, just like all right. So he like looks over the crew and he sees like Trinity stepping forward, and he's just he's got his little clipboard in front of him. He's like, "What are you here for?"
Work order 722.
One sec. And he's just like scrolling on his little iPad thing, like, oh, yep, okay. He like looks up at your ship. It like matches the description. Okay, yep. Who authorized the work order? You have it somewhere on your sheet, so it's not like a gotcha.
This was authorized by Lieutenant Hangul.
Okay. Can you spell that?
Hangul.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Yep. Yeah, we got a issue you need to take care of. How many personnel are in your crew?
This many. 6.
So,
Potentially
Scalvix, I guess,
7
too.
if Scalvix comes back, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He's like, do you guys have identification?
Yep, everybody. ID's up here. You know the drill. We gotta sign in. She hands off the little IDs.
So are these like your actual space IDs, or are these going to be like forgeries?
Mine has to be a forgery.
As I would imagine,
Yeah.
they're forgeries.
so I assumed they would have been forgeries.
Yeah, that was
Um,
my assumption.
Does anyone have any like forgery? And again, this is not a gotcha. This is just a fiction. Does anybody have like forgery skills?
Probably.
Nova does probably.
My only argument is that I have high performance, so.
That's more like acting out
Yes.
thing.
I'm doing this okay, but you know.
Unless you want to count computers as a forgery skill in this universe.
I would just say that most likely Nova handled the forgeries for you guys. And so yeah, you hand all your ID cards up to Trinity, who hands them to the gentleman. He's like, he basically kind of swipes them like credit cards, and then gives them all back to you. The little thing like prints out like basically visitor badges, and he hands them back to you. He's like, how long do you estimate the repair will take? How long are you going to be on the station?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a booger question. How long do you think this is gonna
yeah,
take?
Miss Trinity. Oh, well, Officer Cert, I believe, obviously now I haven't seen the issue, but just from what it's been described to me, it could probably take anywhere from about 2 to 4, 8 hours at the longest. I would guess if it's trivial 2, if it's a standard job about 4, but if it's a real shithead, probably about 8 hours. He's like, we're gonna just put 6 and somewhere in the middle. All right. Basically all this means is if you have gone past your 6 hours of allotted time, that we will recheck in with you, and assess the situation from there. Okay, great. Yep. Thank you. Welcome to Dominion Station XYZ 759 blah 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 blah. And he just like walks away. So yeah, you guys have you've made it onto the Dominion Station. Obviously right now you're sort of in the docking area of the station. It looks like it reminds you a bit of, or not you guys in character, but you guys out of character. It would remind you of like hospitals where they have the color pathing. So it's like green means engineering, go this way. Blue leads you to this thing over here. all the different colored paths that then walk on the, just follow this to go there. The issue that they have is, it's like basically in their, would be like their engineering room, just where they house a lot of the, not specifically life support systems, but all that sort of shit, like the maintenance area of the station. So I know that I guess we didn't exactly discuss it. So let's flash back to when we did discuss it. What would the plan have been? Would everyone go to, obviously Booger would have to go and try to work on the shit, but is everyone gonna hover with Booger? Are folks going to break off to try to go find what they're looking for? Are they going out everyone? Is it individuals? How do y'all want to do this?
What we should definitely do is split the party.
Always. Every time.
It's only brought us victory.
We've only done so far. Every time we split the party.
Precisely.
Has never bitten us in the ass ever.
No.
I mean, I honestly think the whole thing with Arendor went very well.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it worked out.
I mean, we did nail that,
Yeah.
especially Malachi.
Arendor died and is now under the control of Jameera. I don't know how it could get any better.
That was the exact outcome we were looking for.
I mean,
He got exactly what he deserved.
no complaints from Jameera's side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jameera didn't get hit. She didn't lose any hit points.
No.
Hex did a really good job of tanking. He took all the he took all the hits.
That was a
Everything
textbook
exactly how it should
combat.
have.
Yeah.
So I think we should go to the teams that we did this time. We have a tank team, we have the caster team, and then we have the stealth team.
Okay. All right.
On the stealth team.
Okay. Malachi's stealth team. That makes sense. Who is going with Booger towards the task, I guess? Or is everyone going with him and then you break off once you arrive? Let's make that decision first, I guess.
I think we should go with him to wherever he has to be, just so we know like where to return to.
Yep. That makes sense.
Smart thinking.
Sure.
I
So
would also put it on Malachi, like we'll go with Booger, but he should be looking, if he's been here before, he could probably, once we're all kind of situated, hopefully point us in specific directions.
So Malachi, you do recall that you have actually been to this station. You were operating out of this sector, so you would have come here to, sometimes you have to meet up with corporate, so sometimes you'd have to have meetings with higher ups, sometimes you get resupplied on whatever, blah, blah, blah.
On
This was
about
sort
who
of
to kill.
Exactly. This was sort of a base of operations, so it would just make sense that you would come through here a few times. As you guys are kind of being led towards where Booger's going to be doing his repair job, you see basically the circle is very large. Like the curvature of it is pretty gradual. You don't exactly notice it as you're walking unless you're like trying to pay attention. It feels almost like if you're in a very large mall, I guess. Like it kind of has the walkway, and then instead of there being like stores on each side, there's random shit. There's
I think like Jameera would kind of be looking around, and at just kind of how gargantuan this place is, and she's kind of like casually just sort of remark like, my parents would have thought this was a citadel of the gods. This place is gigantic.
Nobody has a
This
comment.
isn't even the biggest one.
Facts.
This is actually pretty standard.
It is
size.
very big.
Dominion.
It's
Yeah.
quite ridiculous.
But basically, like, there's a bunch of what looks like science facilities to where, like, you got guys in white lab suits on this side, and you got folks working on tinkering on shit over here. And it's just kind of it. From what you could see, there's a lot of R&D that goes on here. And then outside of that, there's a whole lot of just like kind of what you would think is normal life. So there's obviously people. It's basically, you get the vibe that it's just like a giant office building. Like,
Do people look happy?
I mean,
Or
they
do they
don't
just
look
look content
miserable.
with just-
They just
Okay.
look like, just like if you're walking around downtown or wherever, there's a bunch of office buildings. It's just like a bunch of people in their business casual, fucking like going about their Monday through Friday. You know, like it's just it's a fact of life. They don't look pissed. They don't look like they're super excited to go to work or anything. It's just, you know, super neutral, just doing their thing.
Do the people live here, or do
Yeah.
they just come here? Okay,
Yeah.
they live here.
Yeah, so there's roughly 1,500 to 2,000 people that live here. And obviously there's
I know
people
you
that
had
come
said
and
there had
go,
been
but
civilian people, but it was like I
Yeah.
didn't know if it was just like they come here to work and then they go back to wherever
yeah,
they
no,
live. but-
they probably like, it's probably not something like they live here their entire fucking life, but something to where like they're here 2 years, you know, to do almost like military, right? Like you do a tour essentially. And so you're working at this research facility or whatever the fuck you're doing. You're engineering this thing. And you're here for a couple
They're
of years.
slaves.
You know, sort of. We're all wage slaves, right?
Malachi has opinions.
I don't know why I was
Yeah.
thinking of it like an oil rig, because usually they be
Yeah.
out for like about a month and then go home for a week or whatever.
I think that there's
2 weeks on,
Like-
2 weeks off.
there's not everyone, like obviously there's people that live here semi-permanently, right, for like 2 years, but there's obviously people that come in and you know, it would make sense that they're here for a month or whatever. That would be more for like those that live on planets that are much closer, just for them to transit, like to commute basically. But yeah, you guys, you notice that where you are going leaves the circle and takes one of the spokes into the central spire area. And again, it's about half the size of the like the diameter of the circle, of like the living space of the circle. So it's a little bit more squeezed in, but kind of the same thing. And then it looks like you get to the spire area, and where you guys actually have to go is down the elevator a few floors. You eventually get to where you need to go. There is a feeling of a bit like a maze. It could get easy. Obviously, there's fucking like colored paths, right, that tell you sort of where you're going, but those are more like general guidelines. It could get easy if you guys are trying to quickly escape something. It could be easy to get lost. Now, obviously, it's a big fucking circle, and then there's 4 spokes. So like that part's simple. But like the central spire area here, it's like, okay, take this fucking elevator up here, and then you go out of this way. It's a little bit more clustered on the central spire area. But you get to where Booger needs to go, and he kind of drops down his toolbox. He starts looking over all his shit. He's like, yeah. He's like, well, I think I should be able to handle this probably in a few hours. I could make it go long or short, just depending on what y'all need. I think it probably, of course, you guys are the experts, right? This is really my first mission. But I think that it would make sense if we didn't all just go running around. Maybe, you could take turns. I also don't want to be by myself on this fucking scary station. If I could have a buddy or 2 or 3 or 5, 6, everybody. No, that's fine. Booger, you just be confident, be strong. Okay. All I'm saying is maybe we go out in waves, like some of y'all stay with me and then others come back, and then someone else leaves, but then there's still someone here with me, you know? Anyway. I don't know.
Malachi just walks off instantly.
Trinity rolls her eyes and says, Bugger, I think you have a wise take. We will not all, and now she's looking again at everybody that's still around, split up at the same time.
Miss Trinity,
I'll
I
stick
think
with you, Booger. Don't worry
appreciate
about it,
that
man.
text. Guys, don't.
I'm
I think
muscle.
if anybody's gonna wander by themselves, Malachi probably makes the most sense, unless he's a triple secret agent and now he's betraying us. I didn't think about that till right now. That's crazy. What if he does that shit?
Probably shouldn't say it out loud on a Dominion station.
This would be the perfect time for him to be a triple agent.
Jamira, I've already cased the joint. They don't have microphones here, clearly. They never would.
Malachi walks back and says, yeah, they do. And then
No.
walks away again.
No, Malk. Get the... Who's he think he is? He can't just leave and come back.
Obviously a triple agent, Booger. Like, come on now.
He might be a quadruple agent at this point, Tex.
I wouldn't put it past people nowadays. How about we focus on this? We'll get it done as fast as possible, but we'll make
not
it
as
look
fast as
like.
possible.
Hold on. But we'll make
Let
it
him
look like.
speak, Buxus.
God,
That
dog.
booger sugar got to you.
We didn't even.
But we'll
offer
make
him
it
two
look
of them.
like we're still working on stuff, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Tex. Now, you hand me that wrench right there and maybe lift your boy up. It's pretty high. I forgot my ladder. I mean, shit, I can sit on your shoulders. We can fly around and fix this whole goddamn spaceship.
Well, let's get it done.
Can we
Yeah.
unfix some shit from
I'm
the
a whole
spaceship
toolbox.
to, like, fuck
Get
it
on
up
my back.
purposely?
Buxus, you want to kill everyone? Did anybody get to choose to live or
I'm
die?
not
Buxus?
talking about killing everybody on here, but I'm saying like making it functionally unfunctional.
What would that result in?
Be very difficult.
Death.
You would make it so like
Buxus.
they can't like deploy death bots from this place.
Well, that's entirely different than what it sounded like you were
Yeah.
saying. You're saying to stop any sort of security measures.
Yeah, like that type of thing.
Bucks, there's like 3 billion people on this station. If I
I'm just
stopped
saying
some
that-
fucking robots, they could still run us over and beat us to death with sticks.
I'm just saying so the Dominion can't deploy the death bots from this station specifically.
They still
mean,
got
like-
Dominion, like,
You talking about the what the fuck are they called? Are they
Blackguard.
Blackguards?
Deathguard.
Yeah, the Blackguard.
You talking about the blackguards that get shot into orbit and land, like the ones that
Man.
were back when Professor died? Is that what you're talking
Man.
Why
about?
the guards got to be black?
I don't know. You're not even fucking here, Malachi.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Get out, get off, clear comms, Malachi. Damn it. I don't know, Buxus, if the blackguards are here, but that might be something worth looking into. I'm on edge, Buxus, okay? These are a lot of goddamn questions.
I'm just asking, Booger. I'm just asking.
All
You
I
don't have
know
the answer,
is
you can say
how
no.
to fix this goddamn vent, okay? I don't...
Booger, I think you're
Please.
feeling a little intense and you're feeling the pressure, which is understandable because
Trinity, this is
it's
my
your
first mission. I can't fuck
Yeah.
this up.
And we have all the faith in you that you will. And that's what I was going to tell you. I need you to take a big deep
I
breath.
can't feel
'cause
my
it's all gonna
face,
be okay.
Trinity.
That's why you
Can't
need to take a
feel
big
it. I'm
deep breath.
pinching it and I don't feel it.
Booger, look at
I had
me.
that feeling earlier today.
God damn it,
Oh,
Buxus. We
He
had to
still
drop
has to
off
fuck the
Eva
sugar.
because of you. She would have stuck around if it wasn't because of you. She thinks that you're going to eat her ass up when she's sleeping.
the pause there got me for a second. Out of That was a quick pause, but there was a pause there. I was like, whoa.
God damn it, Tex. Keep it on.
I said out of character.
I mean, Jameer, we got to find the pieces for the professor, right? Like while we're here on the ship,
Preferable.
so we could get a body for him. I feel so bad that he's just floating around in the ether.
I would say it doesn't take precedence over our main mission here. If we can make it happen, certainly.
A side quest.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Well, I'll leave that up to you guys to find that. I think my main mission will be fixing this shit.
Perfect.
Maybe we can get Malachi back on comms and see if he can figure out where the fuck the blackguards are. Maybe he'll do his own thing and y'all can figure out what blackguards are. I don't know.
Honestly, hope he doesn't do his own thing, because every time he does it, things happen.
Well,
I don't know if they're all
not
good.
things
at
are
those.
always happening, Tex.
Look up.
Well,
I think as you guys are sort of discussing this and leaving.
Come
leaving
out
Booger-
just for 1 second.
What?
Uh, Give me a quick recap of the last 2 minutes because the hotel called me. I'm so sorry.
Nothing. We've been yapping.
Okay.
We've been
Go
yapping.
ahead.
The great part is we were just gonna stop what we were just doing with Booger being comforted by his
Jackass?
friends.
Oh,
No, comforted
Yes.
by his friends was that we were gonna figure out where Malachi left to. What is Malachi's intention right now? What are you doing, Malachi?
Malachi is looking usually with Dominion stations, like I was saying before, depending on the level of importance of its visitors or generals or missions, the station operate a little differently. So Malachi's looking for little maybe some tells of what's going on. I'm just kind of scoping it out to see if there are any potential high value targets around or have been around.
Make a perception check.
I'm doing it for my iPad for the first time, so hang on.
Oh shit! Let's see how it goes. I don't even see you in the game. Oh, okay. I
I'm
see
back
you in
now.
the game now.
Gotta turn it on.
That's right. Gotta turn it on. Back at it
Hold
again
on.
with the white fans. Y'all remember that
Just
shit?
hold on a second. Ooh, my character.
I guess
sheet.
like while me and Booger are trying to fix the ship, what's the rest of y'all gonna do? Obviously, Malachi's doing what he's doing, but
Okay, 23.
Right on it. I know I'm right on it.
I think
Perfect.
I think you've I want to say that for the past few times that you've been to the station, you've obviously had a bit of an edge to you. But I think right now you're also like actually nervous. For a few reasons, right? One of them being that you have now announced your opposition to the Dominion and the Emperor himself, right? So if they learn that Mr. Malachi is on this station, they will apprehend you and try to, either hand deliver you to the Emperor if that's what he wants, or just fucking kill you, right? So as you're looking around, you don't
could
feel as
re-educate him.
sharp. You don't feel as sharp as you normally do. Basically, like, the station looks like it's operating pretty normally compared to what you recall. Like, you're not getting any sense from the movements that there's like high-ranking officials here right now. Obviously there are like means to figure that out, right? Like you could you go to a terminal and try to, hack into the logs and see who's come and gone, that sort of shit. But right now, like it appears like it's pretty standard operation.
Okay.
So where do you want to go? What is you're looking around, looking for high value targets. What do you want to do?
There is a section of this station that I'm going to need to navigate my way to get to potentially find some weapons or some potentially intel on the Dominion. That's more of my personal quest I would like to do.
Okay.
So I'm going to start navigating through the station, making my way towards that room.
All right, I'm going to walk you through something.
That section.
Sure. I'm going to walk you through something. On your character sheet, if you go to your skills, and the skill I would be asking of you would be stealth. So if you click the stealth, what I want you to do is click the roll mode, and I want you to roll a blind GM roll. You see that?
I'm not seeing the...
So there's like a toggle, there's a drop down at the roll mode spot, and you can select, instead of where it says public roll, you can drop down to blind GM roll. Actually, let me make sure that does what I think it does.
Yeah.
I think you can do it on your chat bubble.
Yeah,
So
it's
you-
on the chat side.
On the chat side.
Yeah, so it looks like an eyeball with a slash.
Mhm.
So I think if you click that
Hmm.
and then rolled whatever he needs to roll, it'll go straight to you instead of.
Do you
You'll
see
do it
that
automatically.
instead, Shane? Because
So
I'm
I
guessing
do
you
see
guys
the
did not see that
blind-
roll that I just did, right?
No, we
Right.
didn't.
Copy.
This question.
Okay, what about this one?
Nope.
No,
Yeah. So we didn't. No, that. So we didn't see. So it did correctly. Yeah, we didn't.
So
we
you
didn't see
guys
it.
did not see that. Shane, did you see that?
I saw the oh shit. Sorry. I
You're
fucked it up. No, I didn't. I did not see that.
Perfect. All right. That's exactly what I wanted. That is the intention. So, this is your stealth check to try to get to where you are going. Now, as you are stealthing through the station, trying to get to this this little area, we're gonna jump back to the others. So the rest of you guys, what do you guys want to do?
So, forgive me. I forgot part of like because we were here for those blueprints, correct?
The main reason, the actual objective, is we are acquiring blueprints for the Sons of Korhal. It is specifically like a propulsion engine that they're wanting to get the schematics for.
and we
Side
got.
quest. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say the side quest is the armor.
Right. And then we had we had an approximate location of the blueprints, correct? Or
Kind
was that
of.
not?
It's not exactly. You know what sort of general area they would be in. Like, for instance, you would know that they'd be in like an engineering block, basically. So you
Like
would
that's the point of
likely
the work
either
order
have
that
to
got us in that area.
Yeah, so you would either have to figure out specifically where it's at via some sort of means, or you'd have to go look through all that area to figure it out. That's sort of up to you and how y'all want to handle it. But yes, those are sort of the objectives.
Does Malachi have an idea of where I could possibly find those blueprints as well?
Yeah, but it's you kind of had the same idea that they do. Like, you don't have a specific like, no, I know that this team was working on it and I know that they work here. You weren't into the, in the weeds like that with like the engineering shit.
Okay, so if I as I'm kind of searching around, if I do any kind of reconnaissance on a terminal or something, could I potentially find that?
Yeah, like you could, if they decide a team that's going to go pursue that, you could use a terminal to try to find some intel on that and then send it to them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess back at the Booger team right now, is there a group that wants to go try to find the schematics? Does somebody want to try to find the Blackguard stuff? What's the play?
So, Tex, you said you were staying with Booger?
Yeah, I want him to calm his nerves, and then I can help him sell, like, since it's only a 2-person job, it's gonna take a minute, kind of thing.
When Trinity, Luxus, and Scalvix and I can go in such mode. Trinity, we may need you to perhaps use your gift of gab, as it were, to lead us. See if we can divine some information from the locals as to where the engineering areas are, where we might find such thing.
Happy to do that. Was also curious if Buxus could. Are there any like terminals around that we could look for this? You said it's built like a mall. Is there like a directory where it'll tell us where stuff is?
Not exactly. There's like a intranet basically to where like Dominion affiliates would have that sort of on their personal gear. So it's not something that they house in the station.
So yeah, their personal gear, and then link in.
Can we judo chop one guy down, take his uniform, and
yeah, man, Austin Powers it.
I guess also I know that you were wanting to look at a terminal as well, Malachi. Is the team and Malachi communicating, or is it silence?
Oh, yeah, we have the Vitality Network.
So like, I mean, you could say, Malachi, look it up, Google it for us or whatever, right? Like if you're at a terminal already, give us the spot. He could try to give y'all the location basically.
I mean, I think we only have the actual comm unit, but can that be like overheard? Do we know?
I'm good with you guys being able to essentially like text each other and being able to receive texts. I guess I don't know how the science of that would work and how you guys want it to work in your fiction, but I don't, like, you guys may not have contacts or whatever that would have like a augmented reality to where you could see shit like that. Like, we could make it work if you guys are wanting it to do that, basically, is what,
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, I mean, that's fine.
I mean, Buxus has like fucking... Buxus has like
private.
the fucking Cindy thoughts or CD thought. Yeah, so I think like you guys could use that as well as a way to do it.
Okay.
So yeah, Malachi, roll a computers check, a normal one, not the hidden one, just a normal out front computers check to see. You did the stealthing into an area. You did end up getting to a terminal that is sufficient for what you are trying to accomplish. And like with that computers check, you're able to basically gain access to kind of like the generalized layer of security of information here. So you're able to find likely, like you could say the engineering portion, the engineering block is on this section of the outside circle. So you can point them in that direction. You would have to attempt it again, and potentially there could be some consequences to like dive deeper, because obviously like security system might show that you breached it. But to get a more specific location, you would have to make another roll with that, Malachi.
Okay, group, do you guys want me to YOLO this? Okay, first and foremost, what are the chances if I don't roll well? What are the chances that security is going to pick up the trail?
You asking me?
Yes, I am.
Guess we'll find out.
It's hard to know. you would guess, in your experience as a Dominion assassin, you think that you could attempt it, and if it doesn't go well, potentially ghost out before being noticed, but that there's definitely a chance that you get flagged. What that would involve is likely just a like a terminal, like basically terminal A56 whatever would show up as, you know, potential breach.
Compromised.
Yeah, they would take a picture of you, like the feed would be like, it's this fucking guy right here doing it, that sort of shit. Not a huge, in your estimate, not a huge chance that that happens, but it is a chance.
Can I active camo and then do it, just in case they do take a picture?
I mean, yeah. You would have to like step into a closet, camo, and then come back out, and then like, oh, that terminal is click-clacking by
Well,
itself.
I don't want to bring any danger upon myself or the team, so I want to be as careful as possible.
That is something you could do. I guess there was the question to the group: do you want him to try again, or do you want to go to where? What was suggested?
Because right now, let's say we've got a 15,000 square foot area of where it could be. We're trying to narrow it down to like a 200 square foot area.
Yeah.
Hold yourself. If you can direct me to that terminal, I can use object reading on it to see the access, to gain access, to see who's been able to access it, and perhaps use their access codes or what have you in order to gain access.
That's cool.
I'm good with that.
Booger, do
So,
you
yeah,
need
you
this
wouldn't even-
screwdriver? Here, buddy.
You wouldn't have to go to that specific terminal, Jamira. There's other ones that you could find. There's probably a terminal in this like in this area.
Okay.
Obviously, like engineers and stuff would want to be logging their work and whatnot.
I mean, it is limited by, I think, it has to be an emotional event that occurred, so that it may not, you know, unless someone's having like a real fucked up day, you know.
Would me flagging it inactive camo be the event?
No, because you wouldn't. But the event has to be caught from someone who has the password, basically. Like you having an emotional event and it capturing you, all it's gonna see is you fucking up. It's not going to now know the codes. I think.
I mean, whoever's looking on the other side, you know, like she hacks through in.
This is a whole lot of rules lawyering. That's
Okay,
bullshit.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna see what the fates. That's crazy. I was gonna give you 80, like a 20% chance. And you know what? The fate
That
says
worked
yes. So, so we're there. Yeah, Jabari,
Everything's coming up near.
you're able to use that ability to figure it out, and yeah, basically it is kind of like someone just got told off or whatever, and you're sort of able to piggyback onto their login and see what it is. So yeah, you have a little bit deeper level of intel there at your fingertips on the terminal. I'm assuming you are wanting to look for the schematic and possibly the Blackguard stuff as well, yeah?
Yeah, and if she would be seeing just where any of that would be stored potentially.
Copy that.
Want me to
So
roll something for it?
yeah, actually roll computers.
Okay.
Which I believe you do have, right?
Yeah, she got some computers.
Yeah, me and Jameer are the only ones who are pretty tech savvy, which is kind of funny.
27 is
Hilarious.
good.
I'm also tech savvy.
You're tech
of course
savvy?
he's a
I didn't know
fucking
you had
streamer,
computers.
bro.
Yeah.
He's a streamer.
So, Shamira, you are able, so like there's a large portion of the circle that is like engineering, the entirety of engineering. You are able to find the specific section of that is like labeled for propulsion engines. So like it doesn't say it has schematic XYZ, but like you're like it's probably fucking there. Also you're able to it's kind of like you notice that there isn't the Blackguard what's the fucking word? Basically like Blackguards they're not stored here. Like they don't come from here. They're not dropped from here. But there is like a recycling storage area of like Blackguard shit. So that could potentially have some materials that you guys are looking for. Again, it's not like the Blackguard system, if you will, doesn't happen here. But you could potentially find some materials for sure.
Okay.
And you know exactly where that room is at as well now.
Okay. So yeah, she she does her thing on the computer, says, I have an approximate location of the blueprints now, and a definite location as to the Blackguard materials we can use. My suggestion is we go and try and retrieve the blueprints first. That way, in case things go south, we can at least have our main objective and we can escape. But if we can get that without any issues, we go and get the Blackguard armor and make our way out of here.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Milk run. Couldn't possibly be any easier.
My power is flashing. Hopefully it doesn't go off.
Uh-oh.
The Booger looks at Tex. He's like, well, I think I'm feeling a little bit better, and I had a thought.
Do that. You might hurt yourself.
Yeah, you
Just
fucking
mess
tell
with
me
you, Booger.
my brain might come oozing out of my nose.
100%.
I think that if they are able to get the schematics and we think about retrieving some of the Blackguard materials, they're some large materials. I think maybe we could pull a ruse and you could get back to our ship and get one of our vehicles. We got a little fucking, it's not exactly a forklift or something that should do the job that could maybe ferry the materials back to the ship for us. Do you think you can go get that?
Oh, yeah. I'll handle that right now. Sounds pretty good to me.
I don't know if you guys want you four to go for schematics or if you want a 3 and 2 or Malachi doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. Of course, fucking that guy.
Oh, I presume that Tex would be staying here, so him going to get
his ass beat.
him going to get the vehicle doesn't really change what we're doing. Me, Buxus, and Trinity can go and get the schematics.
Are you
We're splitting
comfortable
the
being
party.
alone,
We're
Buxus?
splitting the party, Travis. I'm getting the fucking Blackguard gear.
Yes, sir. All right, so we've got if he's able to play next week, where do we think Scalvix goes? Does he go with Tex? Does he go with the 3 of you?
These man's coming with me.
Scalvix
I gotta have one healer.
That makes sense.
He would say what.
I can't hear you from wherever I am.
That's a good point, but if anything, I'd want you to focus on protecting the ladies.
The lady.
That's the,
Can do.
that's you
All
know
right,
what I'm saying.
So
Y'all
Skalvix
gonna
and
leave me
Tex,
with the Fey crackhead?
the Fae
And
hater.
and the calcium construct queen. Yeah.
Trust
I mean,
me.
I'll
how else
protect
would you want
it's
this to
cool.
go? I think that we fade to black there on the episode with Tex and Skalvix head back to the ship. Buxus, Trinity, Jamera heading over to engineering to grab schematics, and Malachi sneaking around doing whatever the fuck he's doing.
Can't wait
Yeah.
to learn more
Fuck,
about
I'm
that.
doing.
Triple crossing us.
Triple, double,
Quadruple duple.
That's right.
Purple.
Double cross.